to my first hunting video ever. I'm going to be telling you guys how to hunt the Osceola turkey, or what I've learned down there when I went hunting for myself. There's not a whole lot of information out there. I mean, there's some. They tell you can go kill them. That's about it. But I'm going to tell you exactly the rules and what you are going to know when you go down there. And I'm going to start doing this for every video I ever do. If I go hunting in Georgia, or if I go hunting in any other state for any animal or any kind of fishing or anything like that. Because there ain't a whole lot of people that do this. There ain't no one that tells you exactly how to do it. And I hope you guys enjoy it and give me a subscribe and enjoy everything I do. So when you're down there going after them, there's a lot of things they don't tell you. So when you're down there, you're going to be hunting these birds, and they are highly pressured. And actually, this law that they passed, where non-residents go down there, and it's 9 days after an open day, is going to be good for them down there. But for the guys like us that's going to get the Grand Slam or the Super Slam or anything like that, it's going to be almost impossible on government land. I would highly recommend probably either be drawled or go on private land at this point. I have hunted a lot of animals, and I've killed a lot of turkeys in my life. And these birds are so highly pressured. And it was a very, very rough time. If you ain't willing to walk at least 6 to 7 miles just straight back in there, like you're going to be hunting like an elk or something, it's going to be it's a lot like that. But it's flat as you could possibly imagine, and there's no roads. There are roads, but those roads get used by bogs, giant, big old trucks that have tires that are like 12 foot tall, and that's the only way you can get back in there. You can actually go back in there with a vehicle, but those vehicles, you have to get a permit for them. Then you have to go down to Florida to get the licensing to be able to go back in there. And this is on Big Cypress is what I'm talking about. On the south side of 75. That's where you're able to go and be able to go hunting for these birds with no drawling, no nothing. OTC, over the counter, if you don't know what OTC stands for, and be able to go out there and go kill a bird. So when we were down there, we heard one bird, and it was really close to the road. It was about a 3-mile walk. Close, right? But it was probably the roughest, toughest land I've ever walked in my entire life. You can't even imagine. Thorn bushes are nothing. Rhododendrons, nothing. You go through a bunch of palm trees and all those nasty trees and nasty everything down there. The moss alone, it is just rough hunting to be able to just walk. You have to take a road to be able to get to at least where you want to be able to go hunting. So if you're wanting to go about 6 miles in, one guy recommended to go 15. If you go about 15 miles, you'll hear all kinds of birds back in there. And we didn't know this when we went down there, and because I knew this law was coming up where it was going to be 9 days after, I knew it was going to be probably one of the only times I'll be able to ever go down there and go hunting. So I was like, well, let's go out there and go try it out. And this is what I learned when I went down there. So I'm going to tell you guys about the 3 areas that I've seen that you can go hunting below State Road 70. The 3 places you can go to is Kissimmee, which is about 3,000 acres you can go hunting on, but you can only hunt on the southern part of 70. If you try to go above it, then you can't go hunting there because it's above the most southern area that you can hunt in the state, which is the first season. And then the second season, midway, and then the third one's the upper season. But the lower one, there's 3 areas, which is the Kissimmee, and then the next one's JW, which is a area that's 58,000 acres there. I hunted the Kissimmee. The Kissimmee had we had 4 guys on one bird when I went there, so it was pretty pressured. There ain't very much land there too. And when we went, and we talked to a lot of people there at JW for about JW hunting, and everyone I talked to, they were saying there's about 15 guys per bird, and there's so many people parked there to go hunting for them. But we never went over there. We just took all the locals' advice, and could have been our downfall. Might have been a reason why we didn't get a bird, but I was going to trust them. I mean, they're the ones that live there and were helping me out anyways to find these different areas and rules and regulations. And then I went hunting at Big Cypress. That's where most of my information was. That's where I spent most of my time. I spent 2 days at Kissimmee, and I went fishing there and caught some crappie and whatnot. You could see some pictures of me doing that. And I also have a little bit of video of me hunting at Big Cypress, and it's not much, but you get to see a little bit of the landscape and see how it looks and why it's so ridiculous to be able to hunt there. So enjoy, and hope you tell me a little bit more about it if you guys like it.
Foot long, 9 foot.
Wow, he's huge.
He's pretty big. He hasn't big enough to get the job done.
Oh my god, he's so something crazy. I want to see something crazy. Look, I'm gonna walk through here. But if you step over here like this, oh, okay, instantly sink.
You're gonna get over here. First gator to go, I guess.
Oh, this is badass little video I got.
You got it?
Me?
Well, him?
Yeah.
No big one here. A big one eating them. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's why they're here, because there ain't a big one to eat them. They get a little bigger though.
Now that you got to see me go hunting for them, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the bird. The gobbler does sound a little bit different than the eastern. And I have hunted Rios as well. The Osceola sounds just a little bit quieter than the eastern does, but it's very similar. You definitely know it's a gobble. There ain't nothing unique or extraordinarily unique about the gobble differences. But so what you're going to be looking for when you go there is you're going to be looking for fields, and you're going to be looking for cypress trees. That's the two areas that those birds like to hang out at. So those are the two main things if you're going to be looking for an area to go hunting in Big Cypress or any area ever for the Osceola bird. So you're going to look at the big area. You're like, okay, so where is the cypress at? look at it from Onyx or whatever source that you can find this at, and then you can probably get a decent understanding where the birds are. Because where I went and I've seen all these different tracks and everything, I only heard 2 birds the whole time I was there, but I've seen quite a few tracks by around cypress areas and mainly fields. And the fields are 4-foot tall sawgrass. That sawgrass is nasty stuff, so make sure you wear long sleeves. They'll cut you wide open if you don't watch it. If you're not paying attention, that sawgrass will cut you just wow. It cut me probably an inch deep one time in my hand. I was bleeding pretty good that time. But if you're doing that, you pretty much will be fine. But in every water hole there is a gator. Don't question it. I mean, when we were driving up and down the river, you could see the pictures that I have of just some. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures of just gators. It's amazing how many gators are in this area. It's just baffling at this point to me, because, you know, me being from a more central area of the country, it is something that you just will not expect. If you want to go down there just to see gators, go down to Big Cypress. You will see gators. You will not be disappointed. For sure. For pricing, so when we went down there, we had to buy the turkey permit, which is $125 for a non-resident. And then if you wanted to be able to get your this is up to you at this point. So if you wanted to buy an annual non-resident, which is $150, or you can get just a 10-day and be able to go $46.50 down there and be able to go hunting for 10 days is fine. But if you plan on going down there hunting bear or squirrels or whatever, this will cover everything else as well. So it's up to you if you're going to be going down to Florida more than once for hunting. But it's good to know that the pricing of it. But also, you need to know this: when you do the 10-day one, they're going to ask you a time frame. And make sure you pick the day that you're going to start and the day that, I guess it don't matter the day you end, but the day you start is for sure you have to be correct on that. Because I bought it like 2 days before we went down there, and because of it, I lost 2 days to go hunting, which I didn't realize that's what they were asking. I thought they were asking like, what is
Oh, that's a
today's
wrap.
date?
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
So
I
make
am
sure that they're asking
stoked.
for
It was a
the day
great
that you're
time down there. It
starting.
was an amazing time. I learned a lot down there. It was a hard hunt. I didn't get a bird. I got close to getting a bird. It came walking in on me. I couldn't see it. It was just so humid down there that my glasses fogged up and I couldn't see no more. I just couldn't see it. Besides that, I got more videos coming up in the future. I got a snow goose hump coming up here soon. Hopefully I get some snow geese and can show you guys how I did it and how I found it the cheapest route that I could do it. Because that's part of the channel, is find the cheapest route to do it as well. And I got more videos. If you guys want me to go to certain states or certain ideas, comment below and I'll try to get there and teach you guys how to get there and hunt them the cheapest way possible. Thank you guys. See you in the future.